everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to All the Mods 10. Last time, we started taking a look at the sempiternal sanctums, and in fact, we managed to clear the first three of them and still have a compass towards the fourth. That's pretty cool. These essences seem pretty powerful. Calming just makes it so no mobs can, so that mobs can't see us, basically. This one gives us a big strength buff, apparently maxing out at strength 16, which is kind of silly, but it takes a lot of build up to do that, and it's only single use, so I don't know. It sounds really powerful, but kind of hard to use. The Essence of Knowing basically tells us where all mobs are nearby if we hold it in our offhand, including chest, apparently. So doing like that, we can see that there's a bunch of fish, and we can kind of see that there's a whole bunch of loot stuff just hiding underground. You know what? That seems like it could be a pretty good sub effect of this that I didn't even think of. What are the orange ones? Hold on, I kind of want to figure this out real quick. We didn't give them a proper test last time. Our little bee friends are still going. I've updated it so that instead of just going into a chest, this thing gets filled up with the combs, which automatically go into the centrifuges, which automatically pump back in the rewards or whatnot, and then stuff is getting pumped into here, and stuff is getting pumped into the gene indexer, which right now it only has withered, draconic, and ghostly bee gene samples in it. I forgot to set up the Prospera bees with the ability to actually put stuff in there because it happens when they put their when they come back from pollinating, which wasn't happening because I didn't give them a pollination block. Oh, is orange going to be already looted chest and white is going to be chests that haven't been looted yet? Maybe? Then what's with these ones? Oh yeah, is this one of those? Ah, it's a silverfish block. Okay, that's good to know. So it will also tell us where silverfish are. Wasn't really expecting that. Looks like there might be a lot of hidden silverfish in this area. You know what? The Essence of Knowing is pretty good. It's not something to use all the time, but it is pretty powerful when you do have a specific purpose in mind. So, yeah, I'm curious if they're all going to be that, because calming is nice, but I believe it's only 10 minutes and then it's like a 20-minute cooldown or something like that. And strength has a 30-minute cooldown after 1/16th strength boost. So, yeah, very, very powerful, very cool abilities, but they're a little bit hard to use in some cases just because of their cooldowns and whatnot. I did it again. I always get lost trying to find the exit out of this place. There it is. Actually, that's not the main exit, but it works. Anyways, also between episodes, I did upgrade this a little bit, so now there's a second formulaic essence. One formulaic assemblacator is constantly making gravel, and the other is set up to turn all of our inferium blocks into the prudentium blocks, and eventually I'll probably set one up to turn prudentium into uh, tertium and so on and so forth, and eventually just have automated insanium. Although that's going to be like one insanium block every like 3 hours or something. But do have quite a bit of everything in there now. Still waiting for Prospera bees so that we can get a Prospera bee spawn egg and thus make the different bees. The like inferium ones like we want. Also, draconic dust is so slow. I really need to go get more of those bees. Um, also skip red, redstone, yeah, diamond and all that stuff. I'm skipping the line for draconic stuff because this is way more important. I need so much of that even to boost the production of them. I just need to go get more draconic bees. I should have done that. Anyways, between episodes, just before we started, I dumped a lot of inventory stuff and then promptly got it all deleted in the computer system because, yeah, this thing is I think I understand it now. I think I understand how to make sure it doesn't delete anything else anymore. I just need to actually remember to do it. So the way it works is I believe what happens is that it saves its current progress right when I boot up the game for the first time, and that becomes like a fallback save. And for whatever reason, the next time I load up the game, it will always revert to that fallback save, not whatever happened when I put stuff in it. But if I were to, say, boot the game, get that fallback save, close out of the exit world, save and quit to exit title rather. If I boot back up, then it seems like it fixes itself and I can properly store things. I just need to remember to always boot the game and then promptly close and reopen the world whenever I pop on. So that seems to be the fix to it. I keep getting stuff deleted. It's so disheartening when stuff gets deleted, but now that I have a fix, I just have to remember to do it. Anyways, I have a whole bunch of compasses for lesser structures. I don't know, I might just toss them. I'll probably follow some of them, but there's just so many of them, and most of them aren't going to be anything important. Do have one more for a Sempiternal Sanctum. There it is. 4,800 blocks that way. I'm just going to teleport to Wrath. I didn't leave a marker I didn't leave a waypoint at Wrath like I wanted to, but I'm just going to do this. It's so much faster. Anyways, like 450 blocks in this direction probably. Huh? They were like 4,000. They were both like 4,000 blocks in the same direction. How is it 3,000 blocks away? That's a bit weird. So we're gonna follow this one. This is Whispering White. I think Whispering Voices, I think, is white. It doesn't say it's white, but if I remember correctly, let's see. Radiance, continuity, life. If I were to read what they do, I could probably tell. Whispering. Continuity is cosmic entity crystal things. Yeah, it's probably white that we're following it to. I don't know, Whispering makes me think of white. Maybe it's the WH, but I could be entirely wrong. What is this? This is a different one? An energized sensation jolts through you. Okay, so I accidentally found yellow. That works out well, I guess. Let's call this energy, I guess. Sure. Sure. So this was completely not intended, like not what I was going to do in order. I was going to end up pulling out the thing for those, the Explorer's Compass, but if it's just going to give them to us for free, I'm fine with that. Oh, this one's got fake portals. It's got... What on earth was that? I had no idea. Anyways, we know that the first floor and the second floor, they have like a couple different rooms in them maybe, but for the most part, they're gonna be identical. I don't know, it definitely feels like there's puzzles in here that I don't understand. Like, what are you? Oh, you're a red tail? Let's see, so... Oh, there's a couple of hive things in here. I'll take smithing templates, because why not? And I'll think immunity or rend. I haven't really seen rend at all, but sure, I'll take it. Anyways, this first floor, I'll check a couple of the rooms just to see if there's anything different. I'm not expecting much. What if I get rid of the sticky honey redstone? It's like a full block in and of itself. I thought it was just covering something on top of it. What if I break this? Okay, I was thinking maybe that might activate the redstone lamps and something might happen. Once again, I'm assuming there's something extra to these rooms that I just don't understand. Most of them seem like some sort of redstone puzzle. I'm gonna check a couple more corners, see if there's anything else important missed. Then I'm just going to start making my way down, I think. Okay, so I'm technically on floor 2, but there's a slightly different room that wasn't in any other ones. There's a little drop down into this little thing, and then there's 4 gold presser plates, and if you put something on everything and hold it down, there's a loot chest you can come loot. Or a singular netherite scrap. Yeah, that wasn't really worth it. I also accidentally switched to backpack things. Whatever. I don't know. That could have been cool. It wasn't. A single netherite scrap is nothing at this point, but it could have been cool. And, I didn't even realize you were there. Anyways, this is floor... Oh, no, this is technically floor 3, not floor 2. It has had... I forgot. I think this is my second one of these, or is this the same one? No, I think I already cleared that one. It must have been the same one. Anyways, I'll see you in the center room. I haven't found it yet, but I'm gonna assume I'm pretty close at this point. Assuming I don't get walloped by these things anymore. Ah, here we go. Don't even need to pop away and see you there. Can just go down one random hallway and end up right where we need to be. Anyways, I did not look at what this challenge is going to be. Energizing, read up on yellow. People are yelling at cats. I hope that can't be picked up. The bee-colored sanctum. Go through the structure. I recommend not touching anything, lever, button, tripwire, or pressure plate wise, or it might be deadly. Once you get to the yellow essence, get ready for some running. You'll need to run and jump through electric rings. Once you do, more will spawn. Just keep doing it for a long time, and hopefully someday you'll finish it. Thanks for leaping and all that stuff. Our current... Maybe I want to switch back over to a B chest plate. We'll lose out on some defenses, but our jump boost is a little bit better, and we can, like, sort of throttle it a little bit and stay in place. So, let's get going into the yellow challenge, shall we? Oh, this is another... Oh, hold on. Do I actually have to jump through them? I feel like Sonic. Whee! Is this really the whole challenge? Are we gonna get attacked? Oh no, not Vexes. Oh, dude, this is kind of cool. I've yet to jump, but it looks like we're probably fine. Failed in... There we go. An actual jump. I also stopped the slime machine running because it was having some lag problems. I should have restarted it so you don't have to eat. Also, Morgan, you're gonna get some fun here. I'm curious how strong these ones were, because the other mobs that got spawned in had like 500 or more health at some point, so... Okay, the ones on the ground are nice. Those ones are just run into them and deal with it. Okay, that one was above my head, but I guess it worked. That one wasn't. That one didn't work. It's behind me. I teleport too far. This is where, like, teleport level 2 would come in handy. That's only 20 blocks instead of, like, the full 50 that we have. Vexes. I hate these things. Also, I don't have to worry about hurting the bees. Everything else but them is, they're immune to my damage. That one counted. That was weird. I feel like I went through it a couple of times and it didn't work. How did that one not count? I definitely passed through it. Got you. Imagine doing this without all of our extra jump boost stuff. You would definitely need that jump boost potion it gave you. Whee! Got you. Got you. Where's the next one? Okay, this is cool. I got a couple extra thumbnail pictures. That's probably going to be it, because these challenges are awesome. There it is. Eat up. As I'm walking towards the next one. Where is it? It's above me. Get me up there. Ow. I mean, those Vexes aren't hurting me very much, but they are getting annoying. I kind of have to ignore them, though. Yeah, definitely should have put on the regen stuff. There's another one. Fail in 2.5 minutes. We're halfway through on the timer, but looks like we should be fine if I just keep at it. Oh yeah, the yellow bar goes down with every one we pass through. I haven't really been paying attention to that. I've just been trying to get through. What? Oh, it's a Vex with a backpack. I didn't even realize that was possible. It makes sense, though. It's up. Oh, that one was close. We can barely reach the roof with our jump boost stuff and our B chest plate. That one was rude. Gotcha. Teleportation for the win. Went too far. Okay, when it's on the ceiling, just do that. That seems to be the fastest way to do it. There we go. Solar powered. Oh, the music is also so cool. Solar powered. Defeat the yellow sempiternal sanctum special event. Nice. And we get the essence of radiance. Praise the sun. Sun heals armor and grants status benefits. Let's read up on it, shall we? Use this to use this, 1, have it in your offhand, 2, have it being daytime, 3, be exposed to the sky. Then you will get regeneration, saturation, speed, haste, and resistance. It would also repair your armor durability. Once used up, it will have a 10-minute cooldown. Okay, that's pretty cool. Our armor is more or less eternal besides the B gear. So you know what? I should just take this stuff and run it through on here. Actually, I should also go and do like the whole stuff and song and dance of turning it into like apotheonic, like purple or yellow tier, orange tier. I could do that quite easily probably we have a million levels and I have enough random gear to get the legendary for everything. I really should just heal it all up and do that. But what effects was it talking? Regen, saturation, speed, haste, and resistance. So yeah, as if it wasn't easy enough for us to kill withers or whatnot. We just need to spawn like a bunch of withers, have them all coming at us during the day, and we just instantly become super powered even more than we already are. Okay, so superpowers from the sun. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. Based on that, I think I want to rename this to solar instead of energy. This sounds cooler, so there we are. Energy, there it is, to solar, I guess. Now with that all, not collar. Now with that all done, that leaves just the purple one and, oh, not the purple one, the white and the green one. I'm going to assume that we're heading towards the, you can go in there for now. I'm going to assume that this compass is leading us to the white one instead of the green one. Like, whispering doesn't sound like life. But, I could be surprised. No idea. Anyways, I'll see you in a little bit. 2,500 blocks isn't really a big deal. It's, only like a solid minute or two if I'm focusing purely on travel and teleporting ahead all the time. So I'll, see you in a moment. I stand corrected. Old wounds begin to heal over. I guess nope, not howling. I guess whispering. I saw the howling pop up a couple of times there, which actually, apparently this is the howling constructs. So that's a thing, and we can now get the floater stuff going, and that just leaves the giant overgrown flower and a bunch of the special stuff, and then we'll have checkmarked everything in this dimension, basically. But the green sempiternal sanctum. How do we know it's green? The grass is green, but it's also in every other sanctum. The azalea bushes and green luminescent ancient wax show it's the green one. Follow the windy air and wet sewers into the main room to find green essence. Go into it in a boss fight between a rootman will start. Get on the other platform and hit the dirt pellets back. Okay. I don't want to read ahead. I read ahead too far. I wanted this to be some sort of surprise, but this sounds like it could be cool. Ocean of Regen sounds nice. Also, this is the life sanctum, so healing makes... I'm assuming we're going to have some really good regenerative effect in the essence we get. So down we go. This room, there's like maybe one... There's like a netherite scrap maybe in one of these rooms, and then maybe a couple extra little loot pieces besides. I'm not too bothered about it. I'm just going to keep going. This way... I think it's this little room right here. I just need to find the right entrance. Where is it? Yeah, it's that right there. So this one, maybe? Is that going to be the way through? Yeah, there it is. Teleport down. Onto the second floor we go. This is the room that might have something special, but I'm not really expecting anything too major. Okay, so there's actually two of these rooms, but this is apparently the green specific one. There's a whole bunch of those, so if I just go like this... That should activate all of those, right? Now, if I get our other friend over here to activate the rest of them... Does that do anything? What if I just wait right here? Okay, nope, that's a bad idea. What if I teleport out of here so I do not die? What happens if I were to just put like a little pillar right there and keep it from going any farther? Like, is that enough to stop it in place? I don't know. Nope, no, it is not. Oh, hold on, hold on. They do get stopped by these ancient wax bricks, so maybe these? Also, I am about to die. Maybe it's time to switch back to you for just the big boost to everything else. But if I were to use these instead, will that work? Yes, it will. What did it do? Oh, single netherite scrap. Okay, I like all these puzzle rooms. They're cool. But I do kind of wish that they gave more than just like a single netherite scrap and nothing else. Because... Wait, that one didn't even... Now I'm not so sure about what that gave, because that one didn't. Or if it did, it didn't go... It went to the other backpack, or this one... I don't know. I don't know. Most of the loot in this place is maybe a full netherite ingot or a single netherite scrap. I haven't found much else besides that as far as that sort of loot goes. We're mostly just here for the essences, but the extra stuff is not really worth even looking at the extra rooms. Anyways, green essence. This is a boss room. We did read ahead a little bit about standing on the other platform and knocking stuff back at you. Oh, okay. Ah. Okay, so I see. Not that sword's not gonna work. Ow, rude. How do I do this? Ah, there we go. A dirty return. Okay, so this one's cool, but I just have to time it properly. Ow. Oh, that knocks off armor? Okay, that's good to know. I wasn't expecting that little bit of knowledge. So you have to aim like that and just... Okay, this is adorable. This might be one of my new favorite ones. How much damage do we take from one of those if I don't time it right? Thankfully, the timing's not too bad, and as long as I do this right for a few moments, shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, now it's doing 3 per. I'm curious if sweeping edge would work on all of them at once. I think it's probably still best just to do the one at a time, though. It's more reliable. Ow. Also, definitely don't want to be caught in the, I wasn't really expecting phase changes either. Oh, they're... What? Oh, that's rude. Ow. Okay, armor needs to go back on. Okay, so the wind effect is actually bring us back towards him. That's what happens. The wind wants us to stay on. I cannot hit any of them back at him right now. Oh, there we go. I landed one. Okay, this phase is rude. How do I aim this? Okay, this is surprisingly the most challenging one, because this was requiring actual skill. The other ones I just have to rely on my gear, but this one is, ow. Skill-based instead of... Oh, I guess the floor is lava style one. It was technically skill-based too. That was like making sure your parkour is going good. There we go. That seems to be working semi-reliably. Apparently our little friends over back in there are in some sort of trouble. Ow. Okay, it's spam clicking time. Yeah, definitely regretting not putting on our regen machine. Oh, the kitty slippers are the only reason we're alive right now. Oh, we have 2 minutes left to get all that much, and I need regen. Honestly, Cursive Binding would be very nice right now, oddly enough. Okay, it's time to do this. Huh. How do you deal with that level? I don't know how to deal with that one. And then we're gonna have to restart from scratch now. That's an odd one. Like, those come way too quickly. You cannot knock them all back, and they're doing way too much health, and they take away your armor. Yeah, it's time for the regen boost to come back on. That's for sure. Do I actually need, like, a resist? It gave us a regeneration potion and might require that fully. Royal honey could be good. I don't know. That one's a really hard one to actually get done right. Oops, I meant to go to the queen. I'm just gonna teleport over to our death. I think that's our first time in like 12 episodes or something like that we die, like take a legitimate death. Oh, I pressed the shader button instead of the map button. Oh no. It legitimately took like 2 minutes for that to properly load in. This dimension looks actually, all this looks really pretty with the shaders on, but I cannot play with this. It's very pretty, but actually unplayable. So let's head on over to our latest death. Oh yeah, our last death was from the 19th. I am recording this on the 2nd. That's a while. That's literally 2 weeks. Literally like 14 episodes. Oh my goodness. Anyways, old wounds begin to heal over. Our own vengeance spirit is right there. How are we gonna do this? This is a rough one. Royal jelly, I believe, gives regeneration and some extra effects. We have permanent regen because the machine is running again. Oh yeah, we have 5 minutes to do this. Phase 1. Easy. Just stand right here. And, apparently, the first hit knocked it back like a block, which means you actually have to do the shift click thing this time instead. Oh, I totally mistimed that one. It's not an every time thing that the magnet happens. Also, I should turn off that magnet entirely. I want to pick up the armor, except the armor gets dropped on the floor down there instead. Where are our boots? Stop it. What is... Okay, so I'm timing this terribly. At least I know how to do phase 1. And on the phase change, we're going to switch back on our armor. Put back on our armor and eat the royal jelly. There goes all of our armor. Oh, somehow we knocked back 2 at a time that time. Oh, hold on. Okay, the second one doesn't really hit reliably. Oh, it hit that time at least. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure why I'm hitting 2 at the time there. Okay, let's go back on. Okay, this one is the rough one. Actually, hitting it with these ones is difficult to say the least. Like, the curve does not make this easy. Definitely the most challenging one. It's the only one we failed. Like, and we took an actual death to it, which is the surprising part. Like, not just failing, like, because we ran out of time. No, failed because we died. That's what surprises me the most. I wish I had magnet in my regular inventory, not just in the backpack. Okay, there we go. Some of those are hitting. That one knocked us back, but didn't do damage. That was a bit weird. Okay, that was go back on. Regeneration. Okay, the machine gun fire is troublesome, to say the least. Okay, get that back on. How do you deal with that? I seriously do not understand how you would actually hit those back. Like, I can get, like, 1 out of, like, every 5. And none of them are actually... Okay, there we go. Okay, so face tank them. Face tank them and hope that you hit enough back before you die. That seems like the solution. That's a terrible solution, but if it's what I got... None of those are actually making it back to him, though. And the fact that every shot will knock you out of place so you can't actually continue hit them back at all is messing. How do you do this level? Let me down. I truly do not understand how to do this one. Like, this one just is, Eat the royal jelly. I should have eaten the royal jelly before getting back up there, but okay. Yeah, you have to spam click, but even spam clicking isn't fast enough to knock them all back. Also, yeah, you're going to take hits. You just have to hope that you can hit him back enough that it will out damage him. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get this or not. We have 50 seconds left. Got you. Okay. That is a tough one. Blessing of life. What did you drop, my friend? Just a flower and some dirt. Thankfully, it teleports all the loot over here, too. But, oh my goodness, that green one's that one's troublesome. Oh my goodness. Anyways, with that, the essence of life. A very peaceful and helpful item. Hold it in your offhand to use it. When in your offhand, it will fertilize crops and saplings. Okay, it would also heal tamed mobs and players nearby, and will get rid of poison and wither from players and tamed mobs. I don't know how your mobs are getting withered, but we can fix it now. After enough healing or fertilizing, it will have a 10-minute cooldown. Okay. Will this super speed? I don't know. Heals allies and pets. I don't know if that's going to work on us. It specifically says allies and whatnot. But I do want to take that and try to see if it will actually super speed the mystical agriculture crops too, because that would be super good. I'm curious if putting that on a pedestal would work, or if it needs to be, or it says it needs to be in the offhand, huh? Something tells me a pedestal wouldn't work for that. But all that's left is the white sempiternal thing now, sanctum. So sempiternal white search. And it is 3,000 blocks in that direction, it looks like. Not too bad, could have been a whole lot worse, but I'll guess I'll see you over there. How do I exit again? Oh yeah, I have to go through here, and then there's not that one, this one. There we go. 3,000 blocks. That's gonna be a couple of moments. Probably gonna take me just as long to get out of this place properly than to start running. So I'll see you over there. And here we are. I actually got stuck in that giant wall of honey because I took a wrong turn. And I did actually find skeletal comb, so that's pretty cool. This is the first time we actually find this. Okay, it just gives bone meal. That's sort of to be expected. But more or less every other comb thing I could find around here is going to be gold, redstone, magmatic, or copper. Or iron. I forgot iron. But that's the first time I find one that isn't one of like the basic things, or magmatic. Anyways, the white sempiternal sanctum. A strong sense of deja vu troubles you. So this is echoing, right? Or whatever. The white luminescent ancient wax white. The white luminescent ancient wax, white and light gray flowers tell us this is the white sempiternal sanctum. The whole place looks vanilla and honey flavored, making me hungry. Follow the rooms to find the white essence. You'll have to fight off 6 cosmic crystal entities. All have 600 health and only take 1 damage from a hit from any weapon. Okay. That's going to be interesting. I guess we'll try out the essence of... Whoops. So I guess we know this thing has super long range and is pretty effective. I didn't even realize there were saplings there. Oh my goodness. Anyways, oh, I forgot to mark a life, didn't I? Or I guess it has a death marker on it. But this one, echoing. As is usual, I'll see you out at the unique rooms, but the unique room is the only thing besides the essence chamber we actually care about. Everything else is more or less the same between all of the various things. I think I took a wrong turn. The other way probably would have been faster, but oh well. I've realized something. The pathway to the 3rd floor is exactly the same across all the various temples. So there's this hallway that will lead to a hole down. Here's the candle wall, and I just followed the exact same path to get to that candle wall that I took in the green temple, and I ended up in exactly the same place. So apparently things are very similar across these. Know that those are just gonna have like honey or whatnot. That's a room we've seen a million times before. Here's the flower room. Does that mean that I'm going to run into the same comb room if I take a turn over here? No, that's the exit room. Oh, it's just a repeat of this room and this one? Yeah, this is exactly the same as the green one. This is the exact same layout as the green one. Like, it's identical. Like, even the fact that this room is the same as the other one and will lead down to the essence room, but doesn't have the, like, things blocking the doorway. I don't know. Maybe there's only a set amount of ways that it can generate, and the white and green one just grab the same generation style. Or maybe this one does have a different special room, and each special room, as I'm calling them, isn't unique. There's just different ones will have different special rooms. Oh well. Anyways, let's see. What is this one going to be like? We know it's a combat trial, but let me in. Let's go. Okay, this one looks cool. Oh, it has like the different designs for the rest of the essences. I feel like this one's supposed to be last. Okay, so that's cool. Ow. Everything can only take 1 damage from any sword, huh? Yeah, Morgan doesn't play by your rules. Morgan don't care. Morgan just does whatever Morgan wants and doubles the minimum amount of damage I'm allowed to deal. Because of course it does. Okay, so this is cool. Ow, those actually hurt quite a decent chunk. Like, I think that was 2 full rolls of hearts. Okay. So, focusing damage on a couple of them. Oh, they're breaking the walls. I really like the cool designs on the walls. Oh. Okay, so not the most dangerous one. If they're pretty easy to dodge if you're actually trying to dodge them. And Morgan just makes oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting mode change where they all become a bunch of Beyblades. Also, one of these has got to be super close, right? 17. Oh, they go indestructible mode when they're like all that. Oh, the music for all of these is so awesome, though. Oh, that's a phase change. Oh, now they're just full spears, and they're just... Oh, this is why it gave us a swiftness potion, I guess. I kind of want to take one of those hits just to see how much they did. But based on the lasers doing so much, I would expect a whole lot. Get in the center and just start hitting it from here, I guess. Cosmic crystal entities. Oh, we're down 1. Cool. Oh, are we down? Or did they just take all those damage and teleport back to the middle with that little bit there? Wait, no, we are definitely down 1. There's only 5 left. Okay. So the whole laser thing, this is a cool fight, but we're handling it way too well for them. Oh, now we're duplicating crystals now. Do you have to kill all of them at once? Because there was definitely one less crystal for a moment. Ow. That's bad. We hit yellow for a moment. That's our second to last health bar. And the only reason we're still alive is our ridiculous regeneration capabilities from our machine. This is fail in... What was our timer to start at the start of this fight? Because we're still at 5.5 minutes. I don't remember. Also, those hurts. Okay, so crystals are dying. They're hitting 0 health. It's just they keep regenerating. Ow. Oh, I guess yellow is 3rd to last health bar. It's not our last health bar itself, but it is dangerous to get that low. How are there 6 crystals back again? Do they just keep regenerating when they get low? What am I missing? Do you actually have to kill all the crystals at the same time? If so, that is silly. That will hit them all. Huh. Okay, we were down to 4 crystals for a moment. Now we're back up to 6 crystals. Okay. This is just regenerating crystals. I think we're safe enough in the corner. I think at the totem of undying. Fight off the 6. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about them duplicating themselves when they get low, so I'm not entirely sure how they keep coming back. Yeah, and they're all back on full health. Is it breaking or is it... Oh, I spawned slimes there. I don't know what to do here. If the crystals just come back every time they would die, how are you supposed to win? Okay, you're back up to 60 health. You're dead. And they're all back and more or less back on full health. Okay, so this is unwinnable then? Okay, so this was cool. 19. If they get below 20% health, it's an insta-kill with either of our swords. That still works, I'm assuming. Okay, so you're below 19. Just get them all to 19 if I can. That should be doable. And if I if that works, then just getting near all of them at once with Morgan should be enough. Also, withering isn't always affecting. Oh yeah, that's a random chance. I forgot that comes down to our thing, our bracelet. 17, 55. So you need more damage on you. I don't know. So this one is cool. The fight itself is cool, but it feels almost impossible to win if it's just going to keep regenerating to full when it gets so close to losing. Okay, you're at 18 out of 60, 14 out of 60, 16 out of 60, 44. Ow. Okay, so that attack doesn't actually do much. You're at 12 of 60. Oh, you're at 60 of 60. And they would have died, but then just regenerated. Okay, so how do you win? How do you win if you cannot kill the things you're supposed to kill? Like, it would be impossible to get them all to 0 at the same time. Like, surely I believe that would be impossible to get them all to 0 at the same time. So, if you cannot kill them, how do they die? I don't know how to win this. Also, this is such a long time to waste on what is going to be a failure. I might have to look into this one a bit more. Like, I should have won this. Like, I should have won this. I do not understand this. Yeah. It would also be nice if the quest log actually told you what it was about this fight. Like, it just says, oh, beat them. They each take 60 hits. Essence of continuity. I guess it makes sense that they can regenerate, but how do you deal with said regeneration if it's... Yeah. Yeah, just... obviously, I'm gonna fail in 7 seconds here. So, I'm gonna look this up. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fail. I'm gonna look up how to win this, because that's silly. Think of the totem undying, not think of how it can be super overpowered. That's the essence of continuity. That's basically an eternal totem of undying. You have to fight off 6 things, all of 60 hearts, and only take 1 damage from any hit from any weapon. Cool. Please explain how they die then, if they just reappear every time you kill one, and you need to kill all of them at the same time? That sounds impossible. Like, how on earth would you actually do that? Okay, so I'm gonna cut the last 10 minutes in which I tried and failed again. Yeah, you don't want to see that. That was not pretty. So apparently what you need to do is kill them all at exactly the same time, bring them all down to 1 HP, and in the microsecond before killing the first one and it respawns, you need to kill all 6. Yeah, yeah, they were all on 10. One of them killed itself on me. I'm not entirely sure how that happens. Was that... Let's see, what caused that? What caused it to kill itself on me? I don't even know. It hit me and it died. That's, I don't even have anything that's supposed to do, I don't have any thorns damage. How did something hit me and die? I don't have thorns damage. I don't understand it. Anyways, I do, I missed it. The chestplate has thorns. One of them hit me and died, and the rest of them were on 10 health. So, if I had any amount of time, I won right there. Any amount of time. But it was literally like 3 milliseconds. I am not exaggerating. It was instant. Like, any extra amount of time, and I won. But no. Instead I am cutting that one, because, yeah, I'm not proud of myself for how I reacted to that. Anyways, we'll try this again next time, I guess. I really wanted to finish them all, but I actually need to change my loadout. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you 3 so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.